hello. And, let's get this going, I guess. A couple of friends helped me get through what I needed to for the remainder of the quests, which was fighting the enduring melee pits. Yeah. So all this stuff is finished now. And that was counted as one of the side quests. Either way, it's done now. Which means my spear got updated, I think. Or powered up. Yes, I think it did. There's the memory of the bloodhead. Master of our own. Did it? Should be stronger. But I don't see. Maybe it has to be not the DLC spear, but the other one. The one that you start off with in this game. Let's see if I can switch the weapon. See if that changes anything. No, they're still exactly the same. I'm pretty sure that... Sorry. My throat's a bit rough. Shocker, I guess. Where... I am feeling so blind right now. Oh, whatever, I guess. Let's just do the quest. Well, talk to everybody first, I guess.
Did you see Katala's new arm? I never thought I'd see metal down to flesh in that way.
Yeah, he seems happy with it. Probably because he could crush me like a grape with
it. That is a happy thought.
That's...
Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them, but Sylens and Tilda are here for a reason.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right. I guess Sylens is keeping to himself, as usual.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his? After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need.
I mean, we can take it off his corpse.
Doesn't look like any of our guests are making trouble.
Yet. So, Catalo tells me you flew. Well, that's new. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. You'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon. With the Zeniths.
Looking forward to it.
You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope.
Yeah. I suspect she's
I
gonna
better get going.
Oh, you know where to find me.
be a little more self-interested than she's letting on. But we might get to kill Silence or see him dead by the end of this
Aloy.
game.
It appears that we have some interesting new guests. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tenakth something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a Sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint. Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Erend and I tried speaking to Silence, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Charming, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ready to head over to the Zenith base?
Whatever comes, we will endure.
Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different. I have to go. I trust you to keep things civil around here?
I'll make sure Erend doesn't punch Silence in the face, if that's what you mean.
Thanks.
You flew? Kotalo told me. And took out Regala's machines?
I was like,
You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I saw we have visitors and a new weapon. Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Almost.
one second, just checking my text message. Alright, I'm back.
I hope our new guests have been behaving.
This Silence, he's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith shields?
He is. Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind, welcoming?
Our spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that. You sure you're okay going on this mission? I know things must be happening pretty fast for you.
I've already braved oceans and madmen who thought they were ancestors reborn. why not a few immortals with lethal drones at their command, too?
Guess the more the merrier. I suppose you saw that Tilda is here. Our very own Zenith.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
Fair enough.
I need to wrap up a few things, but stay sharp.
I'll be ready when you call.
Okay. See if I can't use any of that.
Did you
right now.
need something?
Shut up, Silas. Nope, not yet. Top off my ammo, though. There's still something somewhere. There it is. No, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, there's the jackass.
That fabrication terminal has been very useful. Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
You're still a scumbag.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
What a dickbag.
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades in the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans. All while anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
Except to a Sarah. How did you get a Sarah to work for you?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Durval, who escaped his failed assault on Meridian. It was trivial to track her down and gain her cooperation. She wanted to succeed where Dervahl had failed.
So you promised her Regalla, and the Tenakth. Ysera would help you create a machine-riding army that wanted to see Meridian burn as much as she did.
And so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood, bonded in mutual self-interest.
You think you had everything figured out, huh?
I did.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Sorry, 1 second. There we go.
Why help Regalla take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hekarro.
Before Regalla's rebellion, Hekarro was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with Akarja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier.
Yes. Exceedingly so.
Yeah.
All Regalla craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
I understand his logic. And to an extent, it's good logic. But, fuck, no, man, come on, seriously. Just psycho. Bad garbo.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
Shocking. Bad timing for a stream, it seems. Okay.
Alright, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling? You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
He deserves that. Bastard.
Just you wait, Varl. We're taking those space slugs down.
Where is our Zenith friend? Tilda. Oh, you're hiding in there. Looking kind of conspicuous.
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
Not that that was
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regalla's army with lightning. I would say that I am inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you.
Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten. What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. It is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. And now, you have done it. Like the deeds of the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten. So, tell me, how did it feel?
I won't lie. Pretty good.
I can only imagine.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we could get you on the back of a Sunwing.
Anything new going on I should know about?
The Quen has been more insistent than usual, asking about the visions at the Grove. Her pursuit of knowledge is relentless. The Ten would have a hard time fighting her off.
Just think of her like one of your chaplains.
Yes. Only more persistent.
Sounds like a
Things
good
will get
time.
ugly once the Zeniths realize we're in their base. You'll need every trick you've ever learned.
I would have it no other way. Many soldiers died in the old world to make sure we stood here today. We will endure on their behalf. Though, I am curious how you intend to defeat the Zenith's defenses without an army of our own.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're ready to fight.
As you say. You have more than earned my trust.
Now, it took me a while to get used to this guy. But at this point, I kind of love him. He's a gorgeous man and a good man. And I just... I kind of would want to give him a hug, but I feel like he would never accept a hug from anyone. Yeah.
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me. I have to go. But I'll be briefing everyone on the plan soon.
Understood.
Alright, let's talk to her.
There you are. Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... What happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. The first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me. Restoring Elizabeth's dream. It's what?
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
I'm willing to trust her for now, but... like, to an extent, I think she's being honest. Or at least she thinks she's being honest. But I think there's definitely more going on in her head.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm.
A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the Proving Lab after Far Zenith's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
When it's time to break into the Zenith base, what can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends. Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
What about the ones in space?
So, Eric... was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him.
Yeah,
though
probably.
I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
I like Tilda's design. It's elegant and eerie. It's attractive and alien. And it is cold.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths. Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What, like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have more. We had eternity.
But you wanted to chillax, which is pretty human. Chillax and indulge.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
Yeah, there's a lot she says that has potential to be a problem.
he's just gonna be standing there.
Alright, up we go. It's time to go. 40 minutes of dialogue and me texting in AFK.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
Nope, we got it all. I do believe.
Alright, people. I need you up in the control room, right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control.
I am an army.
When you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood?
Aw, he don't like being singled out.
You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. Are you with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Sylens is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
Oh, one more talk with all the companions? Sure, okay. I don't mind that. That sounds sarcastic, doesn't it? I genuinely enjoy talking with them.
Into the Zenith base intact if we want to take their shields down.
We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals from the stars. I can hear the drinking songs already.
Varl made the right call. You know, bringing you here.
Thanks. Yeah, Varl. You know, I never knew he had a sister. I found out a few days before you guys went to Gemini. I was, well, to be honest, I was terrified I'd screw up the mission somehow. So he sat me down for a drink. Just one, mind you. And we talked about family. Vala, Ursa, loss and revenge. How you helped us.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never told me exactly how your sister escaped the Mad Sun King.
I guess we never got round to it. World ending and all. No time like the present, though. If you're up for it.
You think it's time for us to finally have that drink?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, yeah, of course. Oh.
That was awkward. And silly.
So, how did Ursa escape Mad Sun King Jiran's palace?
Well, first she had to survive the Sun Ring. See, during the war, the Carja threw a prisoner a day in there. And, you know, for what? To die as sacrifices, fighting machines in a pit. Thinking somehow that was gonna appease all the other deranged machines in the world? Ha! And when it was Ursa's turn, the Carja thought she'd go down if they threw a big machine at her.
Oh, but she didn't.
Yeah, she defeated all of them. Even got some of Jiran's Kestrels for good measure. And the Mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. Thought it'd be funny to have her run around his palace as a servant. He enjoyed humiliating her that way.
I remember you telling me something about that. That's how she met Avad. He helped her escape.
Yeah, but what no Carja scroll will ever tell you is how the young prince snuck Ursa out of the palace. He knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in, so he got her everything she needed to disguise herself as a Carja noblewoman. Yeah, perfumes, veils, and all.
I get the feeling she wasn't too happy with that.
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out of that palace with her bare hands than put on all of that Carja eye paint. But Avad insisted it was the only way, so she agreed under one condition. Avad had to dress up as well.
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
As perfumed and powdered as a babe. Ursa said he looked better like that than he ever did in a crown.
That would, definitely make for an interesting sight.
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the palace, they paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and none were the wiser.
Brilliant. That was pretty cute.
You were right. That was a story best told over a drink.
All good stories are.
I want to give him a hug, too. He needs a hug.
If that one's not working right, you can have one of my spare focuses, you know.
Yeah, little bugger's got some personality, that's all. This saved my butt a couple of times now. It wouldn't feel right to leave it behind.
Oh.
Besides, it goes with my outfit.
Wouldn't want to spoil your look.
Cute.
I guess I should get going.
I'll see you at the rendezvous point. With my hammer ready.
I wouldn't
I
have
feel
it
like
any
he
other way.
wants a hug. And is scared to ask for it.
I hope everybody's ready for this. Fighting the Zeniths isn't going to be easy.
Aloy, nothing you do ever is. At least, now you don't have to do it alone.
Thanks. You and Aaron seem to be on better terms now.
He may have terrible taste in music, but he did apologize for mocking my tribe. And that ale he keeps raving about isn't half bad. I still plan on beating that stubborn face of his to break our sparring stalemate.
Try not to hurt him too bad. Everyone here, training, working together. If it weren't for Varl, none of it would have happened.
You know, there was this one night, right before Varl left with you to go to Gemini. He realized I was having trouble sleeping. I was nervous about the mission. To be honest, I think we both were. So, he asked me to join him in Gaia's dome. He brought up this hologram of Earth that you two found back in the Zenith launch facility. We sat there, just looking at it. I thought about how Plainsong was just a speck on that great sphere. How every corner of it must be teeming with life. And any fears I had about our mission were gone. I miss him terribly.
I know.
I don't want to cry again now.
I should
try
go.
not to.
I'll let you know when I'm ready to head to the base.
Before you do, there is one favor I would ask of you.
What is it?
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known. If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch.
Please
For the both of us.
don't fall.
So,
Make sure you stay alive to do so.
let's just try to all come back home. Okay?
Out of anyone, I don't want her to die. Partly because of that, yes. But all the same, I don't want any of these guys to die. Except for Silas. I'm not very attached to Tilda yet either. But, you know.
You nervous?
I'd be lying if I said I'm not slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work if we all focus on our assignments.
Right.
I want you to know I'm glad you're with us, Alva.
Whatever happens, I'm grateful that the legacy brought us together. I never thought I'd get to actually meet an ancestor.
Come on, do I look that old?
In fairness, Tilda doesn't look 1,000 years old either, so.
Katala will protect you inside the Zenith base.
I'm not afraid. I know Katala will fulfill his duty, as will I. If we die doing so, at least it'll be alongside a friend.
I'd rather you both stay alive, if you don't mind.
We'll try and keep that in mind.
Everybody stop putting up death flags. Everybody stop putting them up.
Once all this is over, will you go back across the ocean?
I don't know. The more I think about it, the more worried I become. If I go back, I don't even know if they'd let me keep this focus you gave me, or what they'd do to me for reading what is clearly forbidden data. Even if I somehow were allowed to carry on my duties as a diviner, would I be willing to let the truths I've learned about the ancestors be buried away by the Board of Overseers? Would I dare challenge them and risk my family's safety? Or losing Federa?
Who's this Federa you mentioned?
She is another diviner. One of our best. We used to be rivals at the academy. I hated her guts. But apparently there's a fine line between hate and love. We became very close, and then I was assigned to the expedition. She promised she'd wait for me, no matter how long it took.
Well, that was smart of her. She won't do any better.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I do. The rest of us should be enough of a distraction to the Zeniths for you to hack into their network undetected. But you'll have to be quick, in case they do.
What exactly do you expect me to find, Aloy?
I don't know. The truth, if we're lucky. I need to get going.
I'll be at the rendezvous point. May truth lead us to victory.
Mm-hmm. Whoops. Every time.
So, how are we feeling about the mission?
I do not know everything that you have planned, but it doesn't matter. All that remains is to follow you to the end, whatever that will be.
Thank you, Kotallo. I'm glad all this brought us together.
You brought us together, and I am grateful too. Oh, and by the way, I was hoping now would be a good time to go back to the Tremortusk site and test my new arm, before we leave on our mission.
Right. I'll let you know when I can make my way there.
Thank you.
Oh, really? Another quest?
We didn't really get to talk about what happened at Gemini.
There was nothing more to say. If he were Tenakth, Varl's bravery would have earned him sacred burial at the Grove, among the most distinguished of our tribe's warriors. His deeds were worthy of the Ten. When the fight is done, I will have the Inkers etch his memory on my skin, so that it may live on.
I'm sure he'd be honored.
Still can't believe they killed Varl. Oh.
Now that training time is over, what's on your mind?
The Bulwark, the Kulrut, and how we need another miracle if we're to survive the Zenith base.
I'll try not to let you down.
I know you will not.
I'll see you soon then.
It will be my honor.
Something I find weird, along with the understanding that it's a video game and for convenience sake, you know, it is what it is, but the idea that all of these tribes speak
Interesting.
the same language and can understand and communicate with each other seamlessly is so insane. Like, it would be impossible, even if they all used English as the base language they learn when they're, you know, when they're first released from their bases where humanity was restarted from. Like, their languages would have evolved and changed in that time. Like, obviously they don't remember where they came from. They evolved and grew and became something different. They forgot where they came from. Their languages would have changed. They would have at least gotten dialects. Even if their base language was, you know, based on English, they would have grown into something completely different, especially from each other. Like the Nora, the Karja, and the new ones here, the Tenakth and Utar, they shall have different dialects. But it's not too weird that they understand each other because they're in a somewhat close region. They have trades and all that. Utaru and the the Tenakth, they, more than anyone, probably should have a more different language or a harsher dialect, making language between the two sides of that wall a bit more challenging, but be able to understand each other enough. All of those people, on the other hand, that should be 100% another language. Because all the Venhur people probably came from Asia.
Ah, there it is.
So it should be 100% something different by now. Still similar roots. Same roots even. But different. Potentially even the same.
You return.
Yeah.
Something else?
Nope. Doesn't look like it.
I'll be going.
As you wish.
I forgot about the Bannock too. But, like, yes and no. Because Bannock, again, they're distant but close. It would have made sense for them to have a harsher dialect with a bit of struggle to communicate with the Nora and the Karja. Aaron's people, it makes sense that they have a seamless ability to communicate, but again, it would make sense that they have a different dialect. Kind of like Scottish, Irish, and English. They had their own languages, and they all have their own different dialects. They all understand each other, but they can be a little different. And it's not always easy for everybody to understand each other.
Welcome back, Aloy.
Anyway.
Would you like to continue our chat?
I guess not. Guess we've talked all the way
I should be
we
going.
need to.
I'll be making final preparations.
Okay.
There has to be more to this data.
Let's see. Did it actually give me another quest? No. That was a little weird. Alright, well, whatever. Oh, please don't tell me I'm gonna have to fight that Dreadwing before we can leave. No? Okay. Good. Okay. If you proceed past this point, you will be locked into Singularity and the open world will be unavailable for the duration of the quest. Yep. Here we go. Final quest. Now we're into the stream.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. on our way.
Aloy,
Where are the others?
not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Shocking.
Are we all here?
Looks like.
Then let's begin.
Of course.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
We shall. That looks like a lot to be carrying on
I
one's
wish
back.
there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
Probably smells of ocean.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only. Aloy, we're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right? As long as you hold up your end. We will. See you soon. Be careful. Let's go.
Alright, I'm assuming I gotta be stealth. At least for the beginning. I really wanted to upgrade my gear, but the effort was a bit much for my little brain.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Not really a ton.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Nope.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Fire won't do much.
Okay. Just the two? I think we're just gonna sneak past them. If we can.
Anytime you're ready.
Yeah. It's okay, Erend. We're gonna just... Ooh-doo-doo-doo. They sound silly. Kinda enjoy their sound effect.
I'll follow you in.
Don't worry, we might not need to fight them at all.
I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
I don't see it actually.
Are we gonna attack or what?
I mean, yeah, okay, let's fight.
That's the quick way to take it down. Boom!
They've not seen us.
Let's smash these machines. This'll help. Hit the weak spot.
That ice will make it brittle.
You won't like that.
Oh!
You okay?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they felt that one.
Ooh. Hello, Speedy.
I think we got it.
Good job, Aaron.
I think you're right.
Okay.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry.
Yep.
I'll protect you.
Guess we're dropping down here. Are we not? Am I a confused
Can
duck?
we please leave the cave now?
Why doesn't he like caves?
I wish I had a glider. I guess I'll find another way across.
I figured it out.
I'm not really built for climbing.
Sorry, Aaron.
Big boy made it.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight,
Much damage
you
from
choose.
fire.
It's just the one.
Well, should we go for it, Aloy? Here we go. Here we go. You got its weak spot.
Aloy's under attack! Cover her!
Firing!
You aren't winning this battle. Oh, you like that?
That was a decent shot, I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
I'm not giving up.
I feel like those weren't as effective as I was expecting.
Tired yet?
Yep. Yeah! Clear those weeds.
Get past those vines now. We're through.
Hey, just here. It's not beer, but it'll do.
We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
I'm waiting for you!
I know she said keep going, but
Hey, you wishing you picked another fight yet?
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate Stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead ones handy enough. Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh yeah. Good times.
the good old days. Indeed.
More
Shock
specters.
ammo won't do much.
I'll attack when you do.
Just 2? Nope. 3. That's a good path.
What are we waiting for?
I'm gonna set up a little trap. Get back here. You're gonna get hurt.
Stay low.
Yeah, I know.
It's not gonna back down.
Yeah, that's gonna blow. Bottoms up.
Ah!
Whoops. I must have hit the wrong button.
Aloy, for you. why I came along.
Oh, Aaron's.
Okay, better.
That's not getting back up. Hit it again!
I've been using the wrong ones this whole time.
No shots left. I think that's all of them. At least. Let's push on. We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You alright?
Sort of.
Where are you? Can't see him. Oh, he's ahead of me somehow.
How many Spectres do the Zeniths have?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure.
That's the weak spot.
Oh. Looks like the others have things under control.
Come here. Live long, Junior. Let's take them out.
Gotcha. Now burn.
I love this hammer.
I love Aaron's. Love hammer.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Got it.
Okay.
Alpha and Kotallo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Just a wee bit.
To stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on, come on.
What is that?
Yeah, Slaughter Spines. I think that's their name.
Our army.
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
And now it can crank out machines to its heart's content.
I'm loving this cutscene.
Come on. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
It kind of is a war zone as is.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps, with the Apollo database.
Didn't we clean it up, though? Shouldn't it be good now?
In case we don't make it, I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all this climbing.
For fuck's sakes, Aaron.
That big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
What? What are we? What?
Should try something other than fire.
Whoops.
That's not all the Spectres are fighting our machines.
Ah, because that'd have made it nice and easy. I grab it if you need it. Here we go.
Crap, what?
Zoe and Baldy are fighting another Spectre up there.
I think they can handle it.
It's gonna explode.
Yep, that's the idea.
And they went.
I'm just standing here. Like a fool. Pop goes the weasel. Whew. That was kind of close.
Yeah.
Poor Aaron's on fire. Where is it? Over there, sort of.
Get clear of the blast.
We're clear.
And now's a good time to hit it with plasma. Hit it again. You need some ammo? I can keep this going.
Whoops, missed.
Come on, let's cross over. Find anything?
Yeah.
Always looking for goods. Oh, right, yeah. I'm not sure if I'm doing any damage from here. Okay. Seriously. This is not where we're going. Oh. From here. I am a clueless person.
This way.
Big
I
jump.
don't know what I am. Sometimes. Yeah. Oh, you're ahead of me again.
To the right, I think.
And now to the left.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Another one?
Could hit it with acid.
Let's get into this!
That's plasma!
Live on! Kill your enemy. Hit the weak spot! Smack! Get these Oseram forward.
Could you
Much better.
drop?
Good work, everyone.
You showed that
Let's
piece
go.
of junk.
Control Nexus. Oh, hey, look. Baldy's with us.
This way!
Is that so?
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space stuff.
Yes, space stuff. Where's that final scan?
Yeah, this place is gonna come down around our ears.
All the more reason for speed.
Says the guy who doesn't have to carry much.
Oh, that's intentional.
No doubt.
Yeah, well, when that happens, this thing on my back better work.
Let's just
Yeah.
hope you haven't damaged it with all your jostling.
Aloy, it's been intense, but Kotallo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Oh, yeah, that's helpful right now. Yep. I'm sure I'm gonna be able to find a store around here. Is this...
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence! Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless! You can't hurt us. Face it, you're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up!
Oh.
Are we supposed to be scared?
I mean, I'm hoping so. Headshots abound. I can see it now. They can still fly, of course. Looks like I'm not killing any of them myself.
We can't let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
Yes.
I fail to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, what? Die, my seed fell. Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network! Just do the best you can.
What is that? Nothing for me.
An elevator. Promising.
We got some unfinished business, little girl.
Why are you so creepy?
I don't need a shield to take you out.
You
Trust
probably
me.
do, though.
You're gonna wish you had one.
I gotta tell you.
Whoa! I can't let him catch me.
Where is he attacking?
Felt that, didn't ya? I'm taking you down!
Wish it didn't have to end this way.
You're happy for a fight. Who are you fooling?
Not much about your shield, are ya?
Yeah.
Hit me then!
You're done for!
Mousy finds this exciting as I do, doesn't
Jeez.
Oh, well, that's new.
Nope.
This is the end for you!
Oh, I'm gonna die. Quite possibly.
I've been looking forward
Good.
to this.
Better.
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
Time to shut you up!
Oh, yeah!
Okay, new plan.
Yep. Nope.
He's almost down.
It's not the...
Finished with a headshot.
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
Now we're having fun, right?
I want to chop his head off for good measure.
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're alright.
One sec. I missed a message, I think. Okay.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have him.
Good thing I am adept at climbing.
Erend?
Oh!
Is everyone alright down there?
Okay, that's
mostly.
farther than I was
We're cleaning
expecting.
up the last few Spectres.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks.
I really
I
hope
guess
I'm
only
not on
Tilda
the
and
timer.
Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay.
That sounds concerning. Nemesis really can only mean one thing, after all.
I'm almost there.
Yeah. We got this. We a boss. I am filled with anxiety.
I'm coming, Beta. This is it. End of the line.
That's it. Okay. Nope. Grr, damn it. Needed more of that sludge stuff.
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there.
Neck is a bit sore, as always.
The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth.
Actual aliens this time. Maybe?
Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are... astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
Bye, Gerard.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself.
That's rude attitude.
Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia. So you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
I really thought that's how that was gonna go?
No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self.
Yeah, there it is.
So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime.
There it is.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
No!
I can die trying.
I've heard that before.
Ooh.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
I better scan that thing first.
Fuck. I don't know what to do against that. I'm just gonna hit it. What else can you do? At least I got my trophy. I'm scanning everything.
Strike now!
I think your sense of love is a bit askew. Probably came with the age.
Is this really what you want?
I can target its gold plating.
Oof.
I can keep going.
Surely nothing is worth this pain.
You really think that? Oh my god, she's gonna kill me so quick.
Oh, that thing's fast.
Yeah, it is.
That'll keep me on my feet. Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable.
don't think you know me. Or at least I don't think you understand me.
Armor's off!
Just stop!
You stop first.
It's quick! It's
You
using
could
those gold plates to power its attacks.
help me fight Nemesis, not fight me. Oh, fuck hell.
I'll shut you down.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Oh, come on.
Please, Aloy, stop!
Now that! Whoa!
I am the only way you get to live, Aloy!
I want to live with my people. I'm gonna be an auntie after all. I want to be there for
few more
Varl's
hits.
kid.
It's powering up.
I can endure. You cannot.
No, I fought the Enduring. Well, I have a friend do it, but... Aloy fought the Enduring and won.
It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
We didn't check for a pulse. We don't know she's actually dead.
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the Rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth.
Am I gonna have to kill him now, too?
You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Why don't we give him a copy of Gaia?
Is she hurt?
And let him go.
Thank the Ten.
Goodbye, Silence.
Suppose we can't pull that off.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Maybe you should send us the remaining files for Gaia.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
Hey. Maybe he does have
You're
a heart.
staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Still hate him.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
Just savor this moment for now. Burst bubbles later. Oh, that's beautiful.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have.
Looks like we got most of the stuff back. That's good.
My friends have a new mission. Just spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem. The courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
need to reel in Hephaestus. Do we still need Apollo? I'm not in control of that. But it's beautiful all the same. I can't wait to see what they put up, what their next game would be. I mean, besides the VR game. Continuation of Aloy's story. The fight with Nemesis that's coming. We still gotta reel in Hephaestus. And we were missing one other AI function. I'm not sure which one it was. Apollo would make sense, but I think we had it. I think it was the one that looked like the Focus. So we're a little ways away from fully complete Gaia. Technically, there's still a ship of Zeniths floating around above us. They might leave, they probably will, but they're still there, and their leaders are dead. There's other cultures and settlements out there we could be interacting, we could still interact with. There's still a lot I could do, or where they could go. I do wonder if there's what they'll do, or if they'll try and continue the series past Nemesis, though. I don't know how we would do that. They'd have to go for a smaller story, I think. Maybe, change lead characters. I don't know. I think I'd be okay with it ending with one more game. Although I'd be sad to let the world go. there's still some collectibles that I never found. Just 3, and I'm wondering if that's like a post-game thing. We'll find out after the credits and everything. Which I'm just gonna let roll. I'll let them play out entirely. I usually always do that, so... Just in case there's something extra. But for now, that was satisfactory. That was enjoyable. I'm happy. I'm happy I did this on stream as well. Obviously not the full game. But, you know, I'm glad I decided to try streaming to finish the game. I'll make sure this is posted on YouTube as well. Well, I don't have a schedule for streaming it. I think I'm going to start a schedule for posting onto YouTube, which is under the same name. They're just unedited videos. It's pretty much exactly what you see here. I just export the files. So they're the full stream, nothing cut. Now that this is done, what should I do next, I guess, for stream? I don't know that I'm going to continue that Tiny Tina one-shot. Got a copy of Ghostwire that I haven't touched yet. I got one more Kingdom Hearts game to play. I got a number of games that are just kind of sitting on my console as well. I could use fiddling with. I want to finish Final Fantasy VII Remake. I might do that on stream. I think I will do that on stream. I don't know if it's what'll stream next though. Yeah, anyway, I'll just let the credits roll now.
fields are full of flowers, my ears are full of songs, my heart is sad enough, I'd rather just be alone. I listen when you talk, your words all make sense, but underneath it all, I hear where we are going with this. I am raindrops in the flood. I am emptiness. I am home. I am lonely in a crowd. But when you hear me, you'll be near me. Stay with me in the flood. Dreams I never left. I had courage like the beast. My eyes, they never fled. My arms would always reach. You harden with your words. Maybe fear is armor too. My voice is not that strong. When hurricanes come running from you, I am raindrops in the flood. I am emptiness. I am home. I am lonely in a crowd. But when you hear me, you'll be near me. Stay with me in the flood. The little child inside is jealous of your strength, the way you hold your head when everything's aflame. Your back is straight as you walk away, straighter than an oak in a storm. Only I remain. Should I have been reshaped in your image? Is that what you want? I am raindrops in the flood. I am emptiness. I am home. I am lonely in a crowd. But when you hear me, you'll be near me.
And there's the final trophy. Discovered Nemesis. And the Platinum Trophy. All trophies obtained. Yahoo! Sorry, I turned my air conditioner on, which is what you're hearing in the background. Congratulations on defeating the Far Zenith threat. You are now free to continue exploring any unfinished quests and activities. You can also start New Game Plus from the New Game Plus start point in the base. Thank you for playing. I will not start New Game Plus, personally. But I'll have a look around.
Maybe one day, I'll head back to the Sacred Lands and see Sona again. Tell her what her son accomplished. And how brave he was. Elizabeth had a dream for this world. I guess a lot didn't go as planned. And there are still dangers ahead. Maybe the biggest yet. But after what Beta and I accomplished, I have hope. We'll fight for Elizabeth's dream. Together.
Okay, so we do have Apollo. Like I thought. We're in a Festus. Obviously we won't have a Festus. Responsible for the everything. So that one. The brain fart. Yeah, I think it's Demeter and Hephaestus that we don't have. Obviously, we don't have Hephaestus. Still this. Obviously, we didn't get all the data points. And I never will. I will be honest. 98.14% game completion. I want to know what that unknown collectible is, more than anything. Time played, 124 hours, 48 minutes, 16 seconds. Campfires lit, legendary items obtained, 285. Over 1,000 machines killed. Humans killed. We got 400. Wildlife is 300. Man. A lot of work done.
What are you up to?
I'm getting a head start on looking for ways to temporarily stabilize the biosphere. We may not have Hephaestus, but I'm sure we can come up with something.
Welcome back, Aloy.
Everything okay, Gaia?
Yes, it is good to be home. Although my heuristic matrix will take some time to reinitialize. I must ensure that all Zenith code has been purged from my systems.
Good idea. Take as long as you need. Are we gonna be able to fix the biosphere? With Hephaestus back out in the wild?
With its escape to the global Cauldron network, Hephaestus has resumed its operations and increased its security protocols. I am already formulating options to recontain it. Additionally, I will utilize the capabilities of my remaining subordinate functions and make every effort to stave off collapse of the biosphere. I am certain it will gain us some time.
Sounds good.
Reinitialization in progress. I will inform you when it is complete.
I'm looking for the missing collectibles right now. Because it's a little weird. War totems. War totems are a trio of wooden figures that Aloy can find in the Forbidden West. Or she can stumble upon them directly. Typically she can find a clue nearby from which you can follow tracks to locate of the figures. Okay. I must have just overlooked them. Kind of inclined to go get them. Okay. Where is Jagged Deep? Right here? Jagged Deep Delve.
How goes it, Hammerhead? I meant to ask, how did you do in the fighting pit?
Oi, miss.
Okay. Here. Zoomed in. So we're gonna go here. I want there actually.
Hold the hammer. It's that famed Nora.
Okay. And you don't have anything I want.
I guess Hephaestus was busy making hunter-killers.
Yeah, but we knew that. What?
On the grass here.
I think I gotta go over there.
Someone left their hammer in that machine. I should take a closer look. I bet one hit from this hammer would be loud as thunder. Whoever forged it must be a skilled blacksmith. I should look for a trail with my focus. I'll pass. Just gotta keep low and quiet. It kind of looks like part of a cauldron. Or maybe a remnant of carved figures. One looks tough, the other kind of fussy. Maybe they're brothers.
These guys. Now, I did play God of War. When I got my PlayStation 5, I got it for free. With a bunch of other games. Nice. I like that. Okay. Let's find the next one. And I'm just gonna use the IGN guide on this. Let's see. Sentinels. It's a little hard to tell with the map, not having the black spots on top now. Looks like over here. Greenhouse. Let's see. Yeah, probably there. Okay. Let's head over here. Oops. Up here. Should fly with the sunlight, probably.
Skin's cracking from the cold.
Be okay. Probably, anyway. Again, why am I climbing? Where's my sunlight? There it is.
Here we go. Someone left an axe in that tree.
What could this be a reference to? More God of War, probably.
This axe is cold. Who left it here?
Yeah.
I should check for a trail with my focus.
Set it off. There it is. It's a problem. Get you first. Oof. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. That was a bit silly.
This place has seen better days.
Hmm.
Carved figure. Looks like some kind of war god.
Didn't realize I had that it on the whole time. I wonder who that could be. Alright, let's find that final one. I bet I know who it is. Especially with the name of it. Smurf. I'm not sure. Yeah, let her come to me. Ideally. That's right. And you go.
Acid ammo could help here.
I'm not gonna fight her if I don't have to. Too much of a hassle right now. Somewhere around here, I think. Let's see. Check the handy dandy guide. Looking for some trees. See. Maybe further up here. Yeah, that's the thing I'm looking for.
That tree's full of arrows. What happened here?
Training.
Someone was using this tree for target practice. Maybe I can pick up their trail with my focus.
I'll mute that because that's.
Stormbird. It's almost like it's watching over a dead city. Some kind of carved figure. Huh. Looks like a boy.
I forgot it was muted. Alright, I think that's enough. I think I got... Yeah, 99% is good. Pretty much sure the only thing I'm missing is the data points. I don't care enough to collect all of those. Everything else is done, so I guess that's that for the day. Let me see here. How long was today? 3.5 hours about? A little under that. Yeah, that's a satisfactory length. Yeah. I enjoyed streaming this. It was good. Might not be 100%, but I don't need 100% to be happy. This was good. This was a lot of fun. There we are. So we'll save here, and we'll call it a stream. Thanks for playing along with me, watching along, I guess. $152 hours, 8 minutes. Nice. Alright. Quit. Alright, we'll say goodbye. For today. I'll post on Twitter, trying to figure out what game I'm playing next. my lone viewer can add their opinion if they want. I'll leave it, but I'll leave it as a poll. Bye-bye.